네, 안녕하세요. 코치텐입니다. 그럼 지금부터 기억영어 스노우볼 챌린지 도전해 보겠습니다. 오늘이요, 벌써 33회째입니다. 33번째 도전입니다. 네, 바로 해볼게요. 갑니다. 네, 오늘 도전할 주제는 매점입니다. 매점, 미니 스토어스 이렇게 하면 될 것 같은데 첫 번째 도전할 오늘의 단어는요, 세 개입니다. 어떻게 되냐면 카운터, 그리고 거기에 있는 직원, 그리고 카드로 결제하는 거, 카드. 이렇게 세 개입니다. 네, 그러면 오늘 거 먼저 해볼게요. 자, 준비, 할 말 떠올리고요. 준비, go. I get into the mini stores. I go to the counter and I put some stuffs on the counter. I pay for it. I look at the steps. I say hello to the steps. I pay for it. I take out my credit card from my wallet. I use my credit card. I pay for it by my credit card. I put it back into my wallet. 됐죠? 잘 나온 것 같습니다. 네. 자, 그러면 지금 학교 전체 하는 거니까 교실부터 여기 매점까지 오는 것까지 한번 해보겠습니다. 자, 전체 떠올리고요. 할 말 떠올리고 준비. go. I get into the classroom. I go to the desk. I sit down at the desk. I get ready for the class. I open my backpack. I take out a textbook. I open the textbook. I read the textbook. I close the textbook. I pick up my pencil out of my pencil case. I use my pencil. I draw a mind map. I put it back into the pencil case. I open my backpack. I take out a notebook. I open the notebook. I take notes. I close the notebooks. There's a friend standing next to the locker. I say hello to my friends. I have a small talk with my friends. I go to the locker, open the locker. I put my backpack into the locker. I close the locker. I pick up my backpack. I put my backpack into the locker. I take out my backpack from my locker. I put my backpack over my shoulder. There's a teacher standing at the whiteboard. I look at the teacher. I say hello to him, and I have a small talk with him. I go to the whiteboard. I stand in front of the whiteboard. I pick up a marker. I draw a mind map. I write down on the whiteboard. I erase the whiteboard. I pick up a marker. I use the marker. I draw a mind map. I write down on the whiteboard. I go to the library entrance. I stand in front of the library entrance. I wait for my friends at the entrance of the library. And I meet my friends there. I get into the library. I go to the information desk. I take out my membership card. I scan my membership card. There are some steps there. I say hello to them. I have small talks with them. I take out my membership card. I use my membership card. I tap my membership card on the card reader. I walk through the gate. I get into the library. I go to the return desk. I open my backpack. I take out the books. I return the books. There is a free Wi-Fi zone in the hall of the library. I pick up my phone. I look for a free Wi-Fi. I connect into the Wi-Fi. I feel thirsty. I go to the vending machine. I put some coins into the slots. I press the button. I take out a soda. There's a big speakers in the hall of the library. I listen to some music. Sometimes I hear an announcement. There is a sofa on the hall of the library. I go to the sofa. I sit down on the sofa. I take a rest. I pick up my phone. I watch YouTube on my phone. There are some stacks on the first floor, so I walk up the steps to the first floor. I get into the stacks. There are so many books on the bookshelves. I take a look around. I go to the section for the psychologists. I pick up a book about the psychologists, and I look through the books. I bring it to the table. I sit down at the table. I open the book. I read the book. I close the book. I get into the mini stores. I go to the counter. I get in line. I wait for my turn and I pay for it. I look at the steps. I say hello to the steps and I put my stuffs on the counter. And I take out my credit card from my wallet. I use my credit card. I pay for it by my credit card. I put it back into my wallet. 됐네요. 잘 나온 것 같습니다. 네, 됐습니다.